Romeo Research Portal, a one-stop shop where researchers, signing authorities, and reviewers can apply and conduct reviews online. When a researcher logs into the research portal, they are taken to a home screen where their applications are divided into appropriate categories. When you select a link, it brings you to the file in question, where you can see a snapshot of the project details, search functions at the top of the screen, the ability to view, edit, clone, or delete files, and the option to export the list to Excel. Once you submit an application, you are able to track its status as it makes its way through the workflow. Here we can see two applications, one waiting for a department head sign-off, and the other for a faculty sign-off. You also have the option to view the corresponding application. Once an application has completed the review process, we will see it move to a new link, showing the project status and review decision. If you have any reports related to this file you would now like to submit, you can open the Events tab and choose from a list your office creates, like final progress reports, to fill out and submit. We also have links that light up in red when a file needs attention, so when an application or an event is sent back for revisions, the researcher is immediately notified. The link will take them straight to the file in question where they can easily make the proper changes and resubmit the form. Researchers can also be made aware of anything due in the next 30 days, which would pop up under the Reminders link. For example, here we see there's a progress report due on January 8th. From here, researchers can view the original application or open the progress report related to this file to fill out and submit. A researcher's role in a project is broken up into tabs, separating projects where they are the principal investigator or a project team member. If the researcher is also part of a review committee, the files that need to be reviewed will also be categorized under a separate review tab, making it easy to distinguish files as they are automatically sorted into the appropriate menus. When a reviewer selects a link, for example, applications that need to be reviewed where they are considered the chair, it will take them to a snapshot view of all applications in question. They can select a file, sift through the online application, which is made up of the following tabs, and check the other reviewers' remarks. You have the option to print the application, export it to Word or PDF, and finally can make your own review where you can write your own remarks and then approve, decline, or send the file back to the researcher for revisions. Researchers can apply to new applications, where they will see a list of online forms created by your office. Your office is able to sort applications into specific categories, write an application description, and let reviewers know whether or not that application is currently open to apply. When an application is selected, it will take researchers to an online form. All forms are divided into specific tabs, making it easy for researchers to navigate and complete the application. Here, the researcher can add in their information, add start and end dates, even select keywords from a drop-down list created by your office, and attach any corresponding awards or certifications related to this file. The next tab automatically pulls in the researcher's information, which has been previously captured by our office to ensure no researchers enter incorrect phone numbers or addresses. The researcher can then add any team members involved with this project, giving them access to the project application as well. All drop-down menus are configured by your office, keeping your institution's terminology. Some application tabs will differ from one another depending on their focus. For example, our animal care applications asks researchers to fill in animal information that can later be tracked, edited, and pulled into reports by your office. The next tab would be considered your typical application form. This tab is completely configured by your office and can be broken up into as many tabs as necessary. When creating these forms, you have options to add drop-down menus, small and large text areas, radio buttons, checklists, and calendars. You can attach extra information to questions and even add in HTML links if you need to reference outside sources. You can make certain questions mandatory that will show up in the Errors tab if not filled out, not allowing the researcher to submit any mandatory questions left blank. The Attachment tab lets you add any documents relating to the file, giving the researchers the ability to download these files. They too can also upload any requested documents to the application. The researcher can also tell where this application is traveling to next, giving them a full scope of the application workflow. The log lets you know who touched the file and the changes they've made. which are stamped with the date and time. The Errors tab lets the researcher know all the mandatory fields they have left blank when trying to submit. All researchers have the ability to save application drafts, to print the application, or to export it to Word or PDF. Once they are done completing the application, they can submit, where it will then make its way to your office for review. Romeo Research Portal, an online hub for the whole research team.